Papermate Cup Series, Season 37 tryouts here from the Homestead Miami Speedway. For those unfamiliar with my voice, I am Jonah. I am the owner of the league, and you are going to be listening to me speak tonight. I know, I'm fortunate enough to hear that. Sometimes we do a booth, and other times we don't. It just really depends. But when we do have a booth, it's not me commentating. It's just like the car engines. But my headset is dead at the moment, so yeah. That's really all I have to do. Where'd Sentry go? So here's okay, so let's go for the starting line. What are we doing back here? What are we doing? Okay, so for your starting lineup, on the poll you have I Love Poopy Goo. Now, I Love Poopy Goo has yet to spawn a car, so we may end up going without him and letting him merge. Okay, now we got that out of the way. Stop pushing. So So we're gonna get ready to go, and you'll get to see the next crop of drivers here for the Papermate Racing Series. Scary sentence to say, seeing how they've driven in practice and qualifying so far. But yeah. Don't be a dumb. Alright, here we go. Ready? 3, 2. Green flag. We are racing in tryouts. Alrighty, Poopy Goo forcing Rez to the bottom as they head through 1 and 2 for the first time tonight. It's Rez with the race lead, and he's going to go through turn 3 and 4, still in the race lead. But here comes Poopy Goo down low. Now they finally get off the wall. They're saying Mushapalis is the way in the cup. Don't tell him that. That's horrible. He's going so slow. They're racing the cars. What? They're wrecking. So Papa Boy's alright, just wait a second. Now he's gonna lose that spot to Bill. These kids look like they're actively part of the Scholastic Book Fair. Well, Charles is screaming about baseball in the chat. But how about Century right here going for third spot? It's got the ball a little bit. I think Bill got the ball a little bit as well, so he'll be dropping back slow. But the ball is pulling away. Bill is in the ball. That's going to allow Diego to get by again. Here, and he gets the wall. So here comes Century. And all this lets Ballin continue to pull away. So it's Ballin, and now Century's going to get second away. As Diego tries to defend, cannot clear him. Now Century's going to have 30 laps to run him down. As Diego is going to involve Ricky and Rez battling side by side. Oh no, there's going to be contact. What is... What is that? So now, Century's going to try to run down Ballin, who was about 3 seconds in front. Preston Brandon, can you try out, please? This is probably going to be the only session tonight. But, tomorrow we're going to be, trying out from Coda. And you can join us for that session if you add me on Roblox. This is my Roblox profile right here, NASCAR Boy J18. Add me on there, join our server, and then, yeah, you'll be maybe able to try out if you're able to make it on time. What's my plays? Stranger just joined it back. I think he was lagging, maybe. Diego just got really free there in the center, and he's going to get passed by both Bill and Gilly Knox. So. Now Sentry has the race lead. Yeah, leader is in pit road. Let's check how much the tire, if the tires fell off at all for Ballin. So obviously he just ran a slow lap because he was pitting, but 31-2. And then at the start, he was running like 39s, so a little bit of fall off, I guess. There's Knox down pit road. Rez comes out with him. No, ahead of him. And I think Sentry is low on fuel. So there's Sentry. He's gonna come out pit road. He can. He'll make it. Yeah, he had the purple highlight. Now Zach is your race leader. Rez provisionally P2, but we'll see how Sentry cycles out. There goes Ballin. There goes Sentry. And I think Rez actually undercut him. This rookie right here is running around with the pit indicator on. Caleb right here watching him in that Toyota. But now Rez has about 18 laps to go chase down your race leader and Ballin. So we'll see if it happens. And he'll be with us this whole time to the checker for whoever wins this first tryout race. I don't think it's quite over yet. Let's take a look at Ballin though. Rez is still trying to close that gap. Ricky over here is still driving around with that indicator on. Obviously that's to tell people that you're pitting. But obviously now he gets it turned off. Now Ricky gets it turned off. Now Bond's caught him to lap him, and Sentry is not letting Rez get away. You see, as they continue into turn one. But Ricky isn't required to, just lay over out of the way, He could decide if he wants to finish on the lead lap and look good. So, that could allow these two behind the quills, as we do have a battle for second on our hands. Sentry and Rez is side by side. Oh, Sentry came out the racetrack a little bit. They're still going to be side by side here for two. I think Sentry's just going to get a nose ahead. As they still run side by side through turn 3 and 4. Sentry up the hill, he threw the slider. Will it work for him? They're closing the gap while doing this. It's under 4 seconds, and Rez is going to throw it back inside here into turn 3 and 1 and 2. But Sentry's going to hang outside. May have used a little bit of wall there to stay ahead, but Rez is gonna try to come back. But I think Sentry is just quicker, and Ballin is still struggling by these lap cars, still behind Ricky. And that could work out well for Sentry back here if he can, go get by Zach and Caleb right there. Then we could have a race on our hands. 3.3. But he needs this lap car out of the way, or else it's just not going to work out too well for him. Zach's going to pull over respectfully for him. So now Sentry's going to race him through 3 and 4. And he's going to go up the hill. He got the seams there. Sentry got the seams. And Ballin is struggling. I don't know what. But I wonder what what's up with Ballin, because he was struggling there with the lap traffic. Now Caleb looks like he's going to be pitting it again. No, he actually just slowed up. So that lap car will no longer be a problem for Ballin. And obviously, Zach still right behind. Okay, so yeah, he's got the blue highlight. And Ballin gets passed in pit row. Yeah, there may be a pass for the lead. Because Ballin did not get off pit row well. So Rez made his way around Ballin. Now, can he get back by? Sentry holds the lead. Oh, the lap car! But Rez got the wall. So it's not a complete disaster for Ballin. As that lap car, I don't know what he's thinking. There's probably nothing going through his head right now, but that may be what loses Ballin the race right here, if he hasn't already lost it, because Sentry is right there, all over the bumper, trying to put him a lap down. And Sentry gets dumped by the lap car. A huge mistake by Sentry, and that may have just cost him the lead of the race. Can you believe that? So this lap car is holding up a ball. There's Sentry off pit road. But Raz is struggling with Caleb. But here we go, 3 laps to go from Homestead, and I think we got a car up there with a highlight. So a car up the road with a blue highlight. We're starting to get an idea of who's not going racing in Cup, who may go racing in Cup, and, you know, who is going racing in Cup. So that's Rez, who gets the win here at Homestead. Sentry is still gonna finish third. So even though he looked like he was on track to win, Zach is gonna come home fourth. Going nice. Ugista, Diego, and Kale will round out your finishers. Is he gonna run out? How about that? BBR, mesh designer, goes to victory lane. So, good for him. Okay. And the sun's gonna set here at Homestead. Yeah, you gotta turn past there.